Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is game number 1 in a best of 5 series. Mr. Yo against not VNS. Frantic Looks. The two top-tier Chinese players, both probably in the top 10 in the world at the moment, fighting against each other in the winner bracket finals here on the Red Bull Cup. Those are casted ranks, but I have no idea who won, and I'm very excited to see how they will play it out. And yeah, I'm happy to see that chat is liking it as well. We have an Adsex war here on Arabia on game number 1. I believe we have 5 set maps and then in the end 2 home maps if it goes to 7 maps. Let's take a look at the maps. We have Lux, who's playing under VG003 in a weird crater, very unfortunate main gold spot. There are restarts in this map, or in this tournament, but only 1 per player, I believe. And yeah, not sure if you want to take it in the very first map, but that's a very horrible map if I've ever seen one. On the other side, we have Yo with a beautiful defensive gold, nice back berries, defensive stone, getting to sheepstone though, and nice defensive wood. So yeah, very nice. Oh, double deer. Oh wait, yeah, double deer here in the back. For a small second I was confused and thought that it could have been a best of nice that you're ready for a best of 7. That it would have been 3 patches, and Yo actually going with only 3 villages on wood, so that will be one of the earlier timings. And we hear a steal as well, so -2 sheep and -1 boar is Mr. Yo here. Probably needs to send some villagers out there to get the deer. Did he scout that? Oh, look at that. Did not scout those. Unfortunate for him, and the boar is getting home. Food was just delivered. You lucky bastard. I actually ordered food twice today in a pack. I ordered a pizza and a pasta. Already ate the pizza before the first series, and then we'll eat the pasta after the second series. And yeah, pretty much looking forward to that as well. And yeah, we'll just heat it up. And oh, reseal of the board, something I missed. I was quite confused why the Eagle Warrior was over here from Yo, but the reseal is real, so we will see both with equal amount of boars. Nothing too melodramatic here. Well, should micro his villages a bit. I was trying to help, but he didn't. Best pasta casting. Yeah, we can. I could fill a whole stream of talking about pasta as well. Like, first you have to decide what kind of pasta you want. I'm a big fan of linguine, but also of penne. But you can do me a huge favor with some sweet cannelloni as well. And not such a big fan of spaghetti, and like farfalle are only if you have the vegetable chops very small. Not a big fan of macaroni. And yeah, and then, but obviously you cannot have like decide the pasta and then see what you have working with it, but yeah, all have to decide on the sauce or the pasta, the pasta sauce first, and then decide on what kind of noodles you want. So, but yeah, we will do that on cooking lessons with Neely another day, and can easily get as complicated with rice as well. Although I believe I only have like 4 different types of rice at the moment, but I have like seriously, I would say 7 different kind of pasta at home, and gnocchi as well. And wait, how is it called? Like pasta with fillings, ravioli. I have some ravioli as well. But yeah, I've never in my life made myself mac and cheese, and I'm not sure if I ever ate it as well. Feel like that's pretty. But yeah, maybe one day, if a good American boy will cook it for me. So we have a drush of looks coming in here. With 6 on wood, 3 farms at it, now going for some gold. And we have Yo playing the defensive approach without any walls actually, so not even walling this area could have been. He has a very open build up, sees the drush incoming, so looks quite fine. Needs to go for very small sharp walls here. As a poker player, you're not excessively living on Annie's mac and cheese. Not sure if that's a reference that I understand. When I think about it, okay, now I'm sure. I don't understand the reference. Only going for 4 militia, by the way, is Lux here. After that, he clicked up and not going for the wood line. So it's a weird approach here. Yo, not walling at all, and still, yeah, it's super safe. Double with X coming in, no wheelbarrow, or not wheelbarrow, no farm upgrade. Horse color so far, so he won't go into farming. Probably wants to drop some food off and then do wheelbarrow, that would be an option. Annie plus poker. Not really. And now the M&A are chasing. Eagle Warrior trying to regroup, and where's wheelbarrow? Oh, where's... How can I mess that up twice in a row? Where's horse color? Still missing. He has enough resources if you just would drop some, but he's queuing up another villager. And now archers. Oh, and look at that. 2 extra militia and going for more aggressive villagers. Look at that. 9 military in Dark Age for Lux. He's playing at full aggression. Has 1 sneaky villager. Probably will try to build a tower behind here. And now they're going for the attack. And actually the feudal age player is fleeing of the Dark Age player. That's something we don't see too often. I believe Yo needs to take that fight now. Yeah, he needs to. And now with 50% M&A upgrade is getting his last M&A in as well. Will do a lot of damage against all those villagers. But look at that, all the low HP, the militia still fighting pretty well, but all going down before reaching the M&A upgrade. All going down, I said. It is kind of close. And indeed, I believe Lux didn't take the greatest fight here. Lost a lot of villagers, and now the archers are reigning supreme. And finally 1 military. He lost 8 military there in Dark Age. Why did he go and fight this? I believe he felt like he had enough villagers there, but now Yo, yeah, but actually overall it looks pretty fine. So 1 villager ahead is Lux. And military count a bit better for Yo, but I think you can catch up with that. And the tower not spotted here. Okay, Jake Harvard Poker, the huge poker streamer, is always talking about Annie's mac and cheese is supposedly only nutrition aside from turkey burgers. Running joke, of course. Yeah, okay. I've seen his stream. Not very often. So, don't know, it's a joke. Now needs to wall that tower pretty quickly. And indeed, someone's coming in, and Yo, he has a nice defensive wood at the left hand side as well. But not a lot of farms at the moment. He only has 5 villagers on farms. And that will be a lot of idle villagers for quite some time as well now. Lux going for the big walls, going for the second lumber camp, some stone walls, and still he needs to work with his very bad map. Needs to go for crazy walls. You're not trying to go for the kill against the villager here, and it seems like he might even get it. And remember guys, still all the deer not accessible for him now. He didn't scout it in the first place, but no, even if he scouts it, not an option anymore. And another sneaky villager here by Lux, but not sure if that will be as efficient. No, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it changes here at this wood line. So I believe like this villager moves over here, and then he can't do anything. Unless he goes for Bodkin arrow, then it might change a bit. But I believe this tower is a bit too far. off. Maybe an interception here, but 1 HP skirmisher at the front, but getting some kills. And all the attacks going towards the other skirmisher, so Yo losing all his archers here. Nice interception by Lux, and yeah, this game already promises to be a bit more entertaining than the last series. And going for the big walls though, on the side. And Lux going for heavy farming behind, not on stone. Now the defensive house and the tower finishes, but as I said, look at that, attacking that villager, and now, yeah, maybe her. And yeah, even with fletching, now all the villagers super safe. That's why you do your homework and do some counting and know the range of a tower. And yeah, then you can save a bit more, but it's for the long run as well. So obviously if you want to have a timing where you build that tower, now it's the safest. KD, by the way, 10-10. Which 2 more for Lux, so he's still in good control. Yo at 100 food and having a nice sneaky army. Let's take a look at the other side. We have 240 army here. Can someone whisper me the result of Paladin Lovechang? I can say it. I believe no one will watch that series and I won't upload it. It was 4-1 for Lovechang in a very disappointing series. The villager needs some micro to the side now, unless she wants to lose her life. And is getting saved. Nice move there. Falling gold as well. And now camping under the tower is the plan of Yo. Or does he want to go through and take some more damage? Indeed. And oh, fleeing. That's only 4 archers and 2 skirmishers, I believe. Fighting that off would have been an option. But he doesn't have a single archery range at home. And I'm a bit surprised that Lux didn't even try to go for the fight off there. Had so many villagers there, had them on low HP, the tower would have been behind, so fighting them off in this direction would have not been an option for Yo to hit and run. Yeah, a bit surprised. Military 3 better for Yo here at the moment. Trying to be annoying at the back now is a plan of Lux as well. Trying to go in there, quick wall, oh, happened, and Yo doing a great job. But losing another villager. Take a look, seems like he will save the rest though. And Yo still being very annoying. Might get that villager, 3 HP. Or he's running back into his death. Or is he? Yeah. And she didn't learn out of his stories as it seems. I want to go to the front as well. And Lux map, just so bad. And yeah, Yo just punishing him beautifully here. Now, market for Mr. Yo. Let's take a look at his resources. We have 100 food for Lux. And we have Yo only waiting to get more gold to click up. Only going for skirms. Actually did add some archers there. If he didn't add those, he could have clicked up as well. Are you selling? What can he sell? I would say food would have been an option. I believe he has too many farms. Going for another lumber camp now. And that tower is actually denying that woodline over here. So maybe fletching did help out enough in the end. Military count now heavily in favor of Mr. Yo. 17-9 and can keep up, yeah, the aggression. No more real raiding possibilities against Yo. There's 1 defensive tower and it's up to 200 stone and can do some more damage here at the front. Take a look where he's trying to approach this attack and looks at the same time looking at 400 food. And indeed, this tower is so much better than I would have said before. Was a long-term investment, and now look at that, all the 5 villages idle. So I did talk it down a bit, but in the end, seems like very efficient after all. Maybe then Knowing that you blocked 2 of the wood spots, you could have went for a 3rd tower, just to be safe behind here. Somewhere. And let's take a look. Is Lux able to fight off what Yo has at the front here? Now clicking up to Castle Age as well. Roughly 2 minutes later. Still doable, especially because he has 2 towers at the front. Safe wood line, so I believe he won't lose too many villagers, and he's ahead by 6. So this feels like it will go a bit into the longer game, unless Lux wants to lose all his skirmishes before making them E-skirms. And Yo needs some microsum. Oh, it's getting that skirmisher home, actually, alive. Only 9 HP, but still alive. And I want to see if one of the players will go for a siege workshop. I believe Lux needs to build one, and Yo could build one. So yeah, both options. And yeah, another day we had in the chat the discussion, why don't people wall the tower completely? Because now one villager could get in and just, oh, it's actually it isn't really walled at all. You could just smash the tower down from the front. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, Lux actually going for the eagle approach. That's something I absolutely didn't see coming. Skirms running around, and where are the archers of Mr. Yo? Now going to the right hand side, trying to be annoying. And Eagle Warriors +1 defense is already researched, and +1 attack now coming in as well. Villager kill not happening so far. Skirms now going back, and this is an interesting approach here by Lux. Okay, one more kill, forcing another tower out is Mr. Yo. More skirms coming in, and now we can see even Botkin arrow being researched. So that feels a bit like an overkill. Elite skirmishes and Eagle Warriors? Isn't that both a counter? Especially against that few amount of crossbows. Or that low amount of crossbows. Yep, Elite Skirmish is now finished, has the hill here, is in a total safe spot. Let's take a look if he can, yeah, just get up and get a boom running. He has enough stone, yep, and should get on to more wood now. Still has a lot of idle villagers here, that's what blocks him a bit. Maybe going for the Eagle Warriors to counter an aggressive siege workshop. He knows that one villager was aggressively here, so one siege workshop isn't completely out of the question. But for now, not getting the real damage done with the Eagles. Now sending them to the front. Oh, actually he's sending one villager aggressively, which might run into the crossbows. He sees the crossbows though. And let's take a look how he... Oh, that's a sweet kill. And he's building the tower that we wanted to see from before. So, not the Mangonel approach. And now let's take a look. Skirmish is out for Mr. Yo. I believe that's an engagement that Lux wants to take here. Skirmish needs to focus on all the crossbowmen and Eagle Warriors on the skirmishes. Now chasing down, he has a hill as well. Kill KD pretty similar here. At the same time we can see Lux using the market, so very active with this macro as well. Now trying to take the hill on his own and trying to fight a bit better with the tower in his back, and beautiful positioning here. As you can see, Yo did build some palisade wall, a house, and is now set up very tight. The Eagle Warriors cannot really attack, and most of them going down. Now actually Lux is chasing, not 100% sure if that's the best choice, but still, 2 Eagle Warriors at the front here doing massive damage. The villager went down as well. Skirmish is focusing down on those crossbows, and yeah, I said Yo had a beautiful positioning, but I said before that Lux had a stronger army, and yeah, in the end it seems like Lux gets a clear up, but only with minimal leftovers. Look at that. 6 skirmishes will survive. Reasonable engagement. And let's see how this continues. Yo ahead in villagers, but only about 3. And military now heavily behind, going for the defensive monastery. And let's take a look. He is only at 2 TCs, and Lux is playing it with 2 TCs as well, so not a complete all-in. Going for more skirmish, and that was quite a nice trap. Will be posting all Red Bull games on YouTube. I will not post the last series, Love Cheng against Paladin, but if this series is better, I might post this on YouTube. And yeah, enjoy work, mate. Oh, let's see. 1 villager kill. And yeah, something I didn't mention yet, but did see it, and that's the reason why Yo was so low on military count. And why he rushed out a monastery is he is on the way to Imperial Age and has a nice amount of resources as well. Well, he's still losing some villagers here at the front, something he absolutely shouldn't do. Is trying to revolt it, rush down that tower, is heavily on gold, and is getting some more racks out. Eagles on the way, +1 defense. At the same time, we have hopefully a full push of Lux here. Take a look. Some eagle production, no archery range production. Siege Workshop is working, so maybe it gets that TC. He's trying to idle more and more villagers, and yeah, Lux should know what's up. Lux should know what's up. He sees, this guy is building barracks. He is probably up to Imperial Age. I see a monastery out and now trying to go in, but he is lacking crossbows as well, and a Mangonel of Yo. Let's take a look. Big shot, and let's see if he can maybe snipe 1 or 2 villagers down, because more is not really possible. Trying to run away from the Mangonel, is trying to get the crossbow sniped down. 2 crossbows only left, and that's an interesting split. He's doing a great job of running, but we'll get some hits now against all those villagers. Mangonel will clear up the right hand side group, and the left hand side group with very low HP. The attack here at the front continues. Looks ahead when it comes to villagers, but that's 2 TC, kind of all in here against the guy who reaches Imperial Age exactly now. Let's take a look. This wall needs to be completed, and indeed it is. Only 1 TC now for Yo. Let's take a look. Does he have enough resources to go for Elite Eagle Warriors? Yes, he does. And long swordman tech now for our frantic player. That's interesting. Elite Eagle Warriors going for the 4th barrack. Very low eco, and it will not increase. 58 villagers. Now going for a 2nd TC here, or again a 2nd TC. And what is Lux going for? Another aggressive siege workshop. So now the strategy of Lux will be kill all the barracks and go for longswordman. Then I believe you shouldn't queue up more of those eagles and pull some villagers off of gold and build more farms, because that farm amount is not enough. Let's take a look. Longswordman obviously performed reasonably well against Imperial Age Eagle Warriors with low upgrades, and at the moment they don't have any attacks upgrades. +2 defense, and that was a big shot against his own Eagle Warriors, and suddenly Yo is ahead in military count, and that's something that absolutely should not happen if you're a big Lux fan. Suddenly only 8 military, where all his longswordmen, they're still off, and all those villagers now need to run back after building a single barracks. Now roughly 6 villagers running back, and I believe some of them will lose their lives here. And yeah, indeed, no real answer. And Yo, with a nice defensive map and a nice counter pressure, was able to go Imperial Age quite nicely. Did get a lot of kills, I believe. One of the mistakes was, it was tough. Yo had simply had such a better map, and yeah, Lux didn't. I believe the main issue was really going the full aggression and fighting with like 8 militia there against 4 MDA. Together with some villagers, yeah, he had the nice numbers, but so out-tacked that I believe after that Yo was in a pretty nice spot and could play it very defensively. And with the better map, look at that, he played it 1 TC only against a guy who was trying to all-in him, and he still didn't lose all his villagers. So, nice play there. And we can update the score. It is... Who did it right first? Mr. Yo. So he takes it 1-0. And we will jump into game number 2 pretty quickly. Probably wait till my age crashes. Let's take a look. Oh no, it doesn't crash. Oh, it loads the game and then crashes. That's something new. Okay, so it still can get creative. My AOC. And I have no idea why that is happening at the moment. Very, very confusing to me. And yeah, next map will be Islands. Again, hidden civilization. So that will be Vikings, like I don't want to say 100% of the times, but pretty damn close to it. And yeah, so I will let the record load a bit, and then we will jump, yeah, just quickly before reaching feudal age timing, I would say. That makes a lot of sense on Islands. And I still would love to see tournaments really starting a bit later, because the first minutes of AOC are not really entertaining, and I'm trying to work against that with Clash of the Hippo, but players loved it. Every player loved it. No player played it after that. Not sure how to judge that, except that I need to host more Clash of the Hippo show matches and yeah, normal games. So I will be back instantly, but I will start to cast in 2 minutes.
Rogan?
Okay, hello everyone from MBL stream. So guys, I am streaming a best of 9 series or best of 7 series, Red Bull Cup winner bracket finals. Mr. Yo against Lixir. We already saw the first game on Arabia Aztecs War, and as you can see on the left hand side are the settings. And yeah, we will see how the rest plays out here as well. And those games were played, I believe, yesterday night or something. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how the rest will play out. And I did let the game load up, and yeah, we should just jump in and see how they are playing this out here on game number 2 on Islands. And we have, no surprise, Yo going for Vikings and Lux going for Vikings as well. We have uptimes which aren't the fastest ever, like 10 minutes and 10 minutes 45. Let's see, even a 5th fishing ship added by Yo, so he will play it a bit more defensively. And looks more docked to the side. Not the greatest fish ever, but reasonable one. And yeah, will obviously be a bit tough to micro around that, yeah, island. Possibly. Still 4 sheep left. Nice dealer. And now let's see how they will play it out. Is he all going for a 6th one? No, he's not. And 3 on gold, like you wanted to see. And yeah, the Crash Micro should start. And let's take a look. Where are the waypoints here of Lux? For now, close to his fishing ship. Is building the 3rd dock there, very close. But I believe that makes kind of sense. And now we can see over here. So he will not find Yo instantly. And even then has a decision, do I go towards the left-hand side or towards the south to do some damage and make use of his 45 seconds better uptime. And Yo on the other side will obviously first try to defend his fishing ship. Did go up to 6 fishing ships, so he will probably play it a bit more defensively. At least that's what I'm expecting here. And yeah, not the greatest fish here. Trying to run a bit, and he has some shorefish to go to, but the rest, look at that. It's very far off, this one deep fish. And yeah, he won't be happy. Mainly due to this very, one stone island. And military count now 3-3. So Luxo with the 4 stock quite early, and so is the Yosen coming here, getting a bit of a better fish, but not the greatest ever. And Lux indeed did send 1 galley to the left hand side, 1 to the right hand side. Questionable move. Some players say that's very bad. Some player, still like to go for it. The argument is, you find your enemy earlier, but the counter argument is, even if you scout him, you're always against 2 galleys from him at home, so you probably want to send both in to have some damage potential. But yeah, that's just on how you want to approach it. This villager coming on gold for Mr. Lex. We already have 5 on gold for Yo here, now going for the food villagers. Pop. Actually a bit better for Lux, having 10 military compared to the 6, but sneaky Yo, he did not see anything, but still could get in and kill this fish. Let's see how his approach will be, and maybe even kill that villager here. He's going very close, and Lux is trying to micro him back, and that was a bit of a miss micro by Mr. Yo, and this villager is safe. And the other side we have some kills going on. That's the actual first blood, and 2 kills here for Lux, fighting 4 against 2 with a better micro. Should get that 3rd one here, and then maybe run. Has 2 very low HP galleys and is going in for more. That's 12 against 7. Maybe Lux can go for the very quick kill here. And look at that, 4-1 kills make that 5-1. What a great start here by Lux. Yo completely out of position, was trying to go for some sneak attack over here, but at the same time got punished at the front. Lux is trying to go for the chase, but chasing what? 1 crazy going galley, or maybe trying to intercept those 3. Not too great of a start here for Yo. 7 military behind, but still 2 more fishing ship and 2 more villagers. So maybe his castle age time will be a bit better. We're looking at 13 food at the moment and a solid 9 villagers on food as well. Now going for horse color even. So thinking about the very long game here. And now finally getting some of the kills. And Lux out of good fish. Where are his... Oh, it's so tough to see army here. Blue on blue. Probably over here. Oh, and Luxy! He did not spot the sneaky transporter yet. Only 1 villager in it though. But now he's killing all the fishing ships, so Lux kind of needs to prepare and needs to take a look at what are the options to lose this game now, and one of them would be landing, and indeed he is preparing defensive barracks now. And yeah, the transporter will come in, the scout not active at the moment, but still I have no idea how that build deficit of 2 did occur. So Yo's eco a bit better, and still he has 0 fish and 4 Luxium. So he's in a prime position to even it out. Now the scout is getting active, the transporter over the side here. Sending in more villagers and sending in the scout. Trying to go for the kill here against the fishing ship. Looks like he can chase it away. And being annoying at the front as well. Doing some damage against newcoming galleys here. And might even kill them. Looks now up. And let's take a look at Yo's resources. Now going for the barracks. 300 food, 300 gold. And is going for the landing. What does Lux see it? And does he actually see it? Why is he not going for Town Watch? I believe that would have been an upgrade. That would have made hell of a lot of sense. If you know, okay, water's looking great. I can lose if I get landed. Maybe get some Town Watch, mate. And where is the landing coming in? Yo, here, 2 archery ranges. And Lux building archers at home. Scout still not patrolling. He's just right-clicking the scout all the time. Has 0 stones, so no potential of a defensive tower. No potential of upcoming TCs when he's castle age. Now Yo on his side is going for Town Watch. He's maybe scared of a landing as well, or maybe wants to increase his line of sight here a bit. And yeah, the scout is about. Actually, is building the market on the island of. That's so weird. Maybe he wants to go for the trade. And yeah, it's a funny stuff that he's building the archery ranges in kind of no man's land. And might get the kill here against the galleys. And we see Lux is now going for the transport as well. Wants to make use of his archers. Yo still only at 600 food. Lux up any second now. Only 20 seconds to go. Nice annoying galley. And military count 10 better for Lux. And now he sees it. Now he sees it. What is his reaction? Let's go in his point of view. And he's going for Bodkin Arrow. He sees. And it is a defensive siege workshop, I believe. Or is it a university? It is a university, so not the right reaction to incoming archers. He's building another archery range here at the front. I'm not sure if that's the right option. Going out with archers and shouldn't lose them before getting Bodkin Arrow. Trying to micro back. The scout is reasonably well positioned. And now winning the water fight, obviously, if he would engage. Going for crossbowmen, and yeah, this looks good for Lux, I would say. Out microing Yo here, getting up to 2 archery ranges. Yo, solid 50% castle age, trying to get a tower up to, yeah, secure himself the landing. And the problem is Lux is not really benefiting too much from his earlier castle age timing. He isn't getting the great fish out, he isn't killing any villagers of Yo. So yeah, Yo has pretty much one of the best islands you can have if you want to lose water. Double save gold and a lot of save wood as well. Trying to go for some walls now as Lux. Let's take a look what he sees. And he sees 1 tower, he sees some archers, and is now trying to go for stone. I believe simply buying the stone would have been a bit of a better option. Now even Yo, although he lost the water, might be able to do some damage. Yo, 4 villagers ahead. Is he going for more TCs? No, but he's building a stable at home. That's an interesting choice. Why isn't he building it at the base of Lux? He is trying to go for a lot of walls at home. And yeah, 2 villagers dying here at the berries. And Yo's going for crossbows. Together with a siege workshop. Defensive siege workshop now for Lux as well. Another villager snipe. How is Yo getting so many kills? And military count on land is now super important. Let's take a look if we can get an overview here. Not really. It seems like F11 isn't working anymore in the new overlay board. So then let's take a look this way. It's 8 range units for Lux, who's getting to the other side, and we have 9 range units only. Okay, so the rating will get real, but yeah, 2 knights could do a lot of damage against those crossbows, or actually like not a lot of damage, but could defend. Let's see the pushes coming in here. Defensive tower now for Lux, should be able to hold on here, and this raid could do some damage, waiting for the second knight and then going out. Let's take a look. It looks out microing him. That's why I said waiting for the second knight, because now the first one is down and the second one will get down without doing a single hit. Indeed, wow. And Ballistics helping out, and that's a lot of dead villagers here for Mr. Yo for sure. And what can he really do? Building more knights, not really an option. Now going for the defense upgrade. That makes somewhat sense, but even then, it's cannot do, or cannot get punished here at the front. Where are his gold spots? They're pretty safe. This one at the front maybe. And now there's 5 crossbows. Still very active. Got a lot of villager kills. Lux only behind by 4. Military count heavily in his favor. And fishing count is 0 by both. Crossbows now only doing 4 damage, I believe now. But some war galleys helping out. 3 crossbows still alive, and maybe those 3 crossbows could do some damage against those villagers. Snipe 1 or 2 down, but he's taking another approach. He's going for the woodline, and they could find some more villagers as well. Let's take a look. Maybe Yo can do some one-hits with Mangonel micro and then push, but normally Lux with some defensive towers and Mangonels should be super safe here. Shouldn't take any damage, but I will take that back. It's losing 1 villager and should lose some of those crossbows, losing a lot of HP there. And suddenly this tower will not go up. Maybe 1 big hit. That was a big one, and yeah, that gives Lux so much time now. And maybe even sniping the Mangonel. No, repair in the last second. Sweet hit by Mr. Yo. What are those crossbowmen doing? Dying against the knight. And Yo. I did count him out, but that might have been a bit too early. Doctor, don't call the patient dead yet. He's still alive. And breathing and trying to push with the Mangonels with more crosses, and there's still 2 more villagers out here, and is going for more kills, and that's a big shot now to counter against Lux. Suddenly military count, yeah, very close when it comes to land. Let's take a look. Lux has how many war galleys? 20, so that's only 5 military on land compared to 11 on land for Yo, but 1 knight obviously won't do much. And oh, he's heading. Oh no, that was fishing ship. Okay, makes a bit more sense now. Is he building a new dock somewhere? That would help out. And where is he going with this fish? Over here. That's so weird. He isn't building another dock. Okay, stone at the front here. Where is the other stone spot? Oh, over here as well. And now let's see how 3 Mangonels will perform against the tower. 5 villagers in, 2 Mangonels out here. 1-for-1 trade. Yo's trying to micro 1 shot in the back, and that was great for Mr. Yo. How can he do this? Is it possible that Lux cannot hold his ground here? He's absolutely housed. Only 2 villagers building 1 house each. He's losing a lot of villagers here at the front. Yo having so many more villagers. Crossbowman going to the front. Mangonels being sent. And how can Lux hold this? The fishing ship aren't really helping. Okay, now going for more Mangonels. I said towers and Mangonels would be so easy for hold of, and normally that would be the case, but Lux simply not getting out the numbers on Mangonels, and then kind of getting out microed there. Oh, and what is this? Getting some kills against the crossbowman, but that's not the most important thing. Maybe repairing the siege workshop would be an option. It's now repairing the Mangonel first, so that's a start. Siege workshop down to 300 HP, 1-for-1. And the villagers are getting low on HP as well. The siege workshop is going down. And what does Lux have as a defense now? Basically nothing. Okay, building the new dock here, that's reasonable, but the fishing ship did go to the other side. Lux is not booming out of any TCs here. Yo at 3 defensive siege workshop now, and Lux is even going for 4 CC here at the land of Looks, I'm so surprised how this game is running. Now 3 crossbowmen, they have obviously no chance of ever engaging. He simply needs to get out more mangonels. More towers is not really an option, having both stone spots over here. Let's take a look at how much gold we still have left. 1.2, 1.5k roughly. So that's still 11 mangonels so that he can build 400 gold banked up. So he doesn't need to take care about that just yet. But yeah, just losing his wood line is something he absolutely needs to care about. Do we have a second villager? I believe not alive anymore. So no repair on that mangonel. Doesn't want to risk losing that 3 HP villager. Yo trying to go for the splits and successful. 1 mangonel going down. Let's take a look if the other trade is none for none. None for none. Missing the shots here. And that was a nice ground attack. And the crossbows are finishing the mangonel off. Oh yeah! But losing some lives there in exchange. Defense upgrade now for Lux, trying to go for the defensive stables. 2 stables up. Night production has started. And this villager could be focused down, but the TC is up. So more villagers being set out to repair. Knights, yeah, don't send in 1 knight without a defense upgrade. Yo, going for more. Look at that eco. 76 villagers to 47. All the water control, not important. Mangonels raining down all those villagers at the front. No more gold income here for Lux. He needs to attack now, but with only 2 knights, that's not enough. Needs to wait for 4. Why is he going for the Mangonels? I believe going for the crossbowmen is more important first. That's a good hit here by Lux, out microing Yo for once. And that was 3 mangonels going down, with 4 mangonels going down. What a beautiful move here by Lux. But still Yo has enough. This mangonel going down to 8 HP. Yo, oops. And what a beautiful micro. I believe this mangonel was the best mangonel we have ever seen in the... Or, yeah, at least in this game. Crossbows. Can they... Okay, going back. And suddenly Lux... He looks stable. He stabilized himself. This mangonel got, I believe, like 5 kills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that an option? Okay, the knights did some damage as well, but oh, Lux lives another day. Now the crossbowmen are coming over, but yeah, this raid won't be too efficient. 1 knight easily being built by Yo. He has 3 TCs up. He has a good map, but he's now out of gold. Didn't go for that gold spot yet. That's a bit weird, if you ask me. Why is Yo heavily going on wood? Maybe he wants to go for the water transition pretty soon, but yeah, no, it seems more like he wants to go for the land aggression. And suddenly Yo is ahead in points. First time in a very long time. Oh, Yo going for more kills against the lumberjacks here, and will get some kills for sure. 1 down, and oh, it seems like no ballistics. So that will stay at 2. More hero mangonels now possible. Defensive archery range, I'm a bit confused by that. He had, skirmisher defense is his choice. Only going for 1 mining camp here. Would have loved to see 2, maybe even 3. Lux, can he get more great shots? Yo doesn't take good care of his crossbows at the moment. 1 big shot, 2 big shots. Lux is holding, but Lux is now out of gold. Look at that. Not even 400 gold left. No possibility to go for stone. And Yo just keeps on pushing here. Is mining the stone. He's trying, even getting some of the gold here. Now up to Imperial Age. Let's take a look at Lux resources. He on the other side has 42 food, 7 gold. Oh boy. That's not enough, I would say. Double the villager count for Mr. Yo. Lux now taking the score lead again, but that's only because a lot of resources are into tech, and we have more water control for Lux. That's a solid 1-for-1 trade. Not enough from what he wants, and yeah, that's a great dock. That's absolutely a great dock, giving him quite some efficiency. crossbowmen. Only now we see Lux realizing, and that's a beautiful hopping. Look at that. Low HP crossbowman jumping into the transporter. But yeah, the other one will just die. And the transporter, after another 95 hits, might actually die at that point. What is Yo going for? More crossbows, it seems. Going for tampering. And Lux is trying to play it with the defensive monks. Now the defensive castle of Yo, or not the defensive castle, the aggressive castle. It couldn't be more aggressive on the island of the enemy mangonels. And I believe the game will be decided in this next minute. Mangonel shots needs to be absolutely amazing to deny that castle. Knights are coming in. They have +2 defense. Enough crossbows here from Lux from Yo at the back. One villager going down. The focus needs to be on the villagers. One mangonel going down, only one more mangonel for Lux. All the mangonels of Yo went down. Big shot against the mangonels, against the crossbows is possible indeed, and Lux played this nice, but is it enough? Will be tough. This mangonel is going down, did a nice ground attack, and now the crossbowman can just easily kill all those knights. Another mangonel with some hope is going towards the front. Imperial Age timing now for Yo and Lux. I believe he should be tapping out here any second. Should have no chance indeed. And it is a 2-0 for the SY player. Lux, after winning the water, simply not scouting the landing in time. The reaction was, I would say, sloppy as well. Didn't really take it too seriously. I liked the landing here, but Yo's reaction was just on point. Maybe a bit late docks here to punish the water. And obviously, Yo having an incredibly good island really helped Yo out here to be secure. And the problem that Lux had 2 stone spots and 1 gold spot all at one tile. The wood was very exposed. And yeah, Lux just absolutely on the right hand side of his island, and the landing on the left hand side means he felt pretty cornered on his own island. Let's take a look at the achievements. Kill stats doesn't really say much. Eco stats says a lot. Yo, just better in every single regard. The timing of Lux actually good enough to punish, and he did punish on water, but not on land. And that's the 2-0 for Mr. Yo. And we will jump into game number 3 pretty shortly. Let me just crash my ARC again. And it will be Nomad, most likely. We will see a Chinese war. AOC crash. I have no idea what's going on here. Is it the China stuff? I don't know. Is this live? Those are Rex, as the title says. Streaming Red Bull Cup Rex. Lux against Yo. It's very untypical for me to stream Rex. I would say more than 95% of the time I would cast live games. But remember, time zone differences and simply me not catching the Rex in time, or not the Rex in time, the games in time. Yeah, it's like not on the scheduling is not on AOC zone, and therefore it's tough for me to catch it. But I was interested in the games, so I saw them. Maybe now in hindsight, I believe, asking people on how good was the series that was casting makes a bit more sense. But I felt, I was so certain that it would be a great series. And yeah, I believe this one is so much more promising. For now, 2-0 for Yo, but Lux had a good chance in game number 1 for a push, and game number 2 he won water on islands and still lost the game. That's something that shouldn't happen. Simply shouldn't happen. Well, but it still happens, and yeah, next game will be Nomad. Hear you in a minute. Holy shit, guys, look at that. It's table tennis played with a head on a soccer ball. And the level is just insane. And you're allowed to play volley, as it seems. Look at how far back he is, and he really smashed it now. And he got a nice ball in, and now he goes for the volley and gets a header! And another header, and that was too short for him, and now he goes for the header. And now he F's it up. Oh god. Red wasn't happy, but what a great point. And yeah, nice fair handshake. Oh, what a good stuff. So well done. I didn't know that. Yeah, but obviously it's like the 1 point that we are seeing here, and yeah, probably one of the highest. More brain damage than a boxer. Well, that's it's like not like a high pass with full power. So that's like super damaging indeed. And I believe in the USA, like all the under 12-year-olds are forbidden to do headers now because it kills so many brain cells. And oh god, I did let the rec run in fast speed in the background, so I need to start again. Probably AOC will close. Indeed, F my life. Yeah, in Germany it's still allowed, but I was expecting one guy to smash his head on the table. I just wait until the Chinese sees this. Yeah, probably. Problem isn't headers, it's soccer in general. Yeah, it's a ridiculous sport indeed. I love the comments below your poker video. Feels bad, man, effort. Like on the official poker video. Do you follow Bundesliga? No. Like I somewhat have to because like people are talking about it. Yeah, but I have no personal interest. I think like Premier League is so much more interesting than Bundesliga. Yeah, I didn't read the comments. What sports do you do? At the moment, I'm just doing like some like own weight practices at home. But I used to do like 10 different sports, like table tennis, soccer or football, taekwondo. I did fence for 8 years or something. Actually went to curling practice. Tried out paintball. Yeah, so what I played the longest time was clearly table tennis, fencing, and football. Okay, so then I would say enough trash talking, and we jump into the next game. Sorry for having that up a bit. But yeah, we're looking into Nomad, and no surprise, we have both players going with the Chinese. Yo, with his typical I nearly kill the ball, or no, I'm just kidding attempt. And yeah, it's getting a second ball there. It sounds like I hear a second boar. Oh no, it's a killing of the deer here at the side. And yeah, so one boar for Lurks here, I believe. I don't see a single dog yet, but it's still early. And let's take a look at the map. We have Yo laming those deer, Lurks laming those deer. So all in the reasonable Nomad style. And yeah, wow, they are close. Even on my small resolution, which is a standard resolution. They are close together indeed. Now sending in more villagers, so it would be 2v2. Next ball coming in, and Yo is now switching up his ballering. And let's take a look. 2 against 2 villagers. Who's the best player in the world? Is it Lux or Yo? Who has the greatest micro? Seems like Yo simply doesn't care. And it's just running. Which is reasonable as well. We have an idle villager here for quite some time. And nice. Oh, I want to say nice stock because I saw blue dots. But where is he building? Where am I seeing the dock? Okay, so Yo has a reasonable one. 4 deep fish makes that 5 reasonably close. And where is Lux? Has to have a dock, right? Is that his first one? 240 wood. What is this guy doing? And yeah, that will be a very late uptime, I believe. No more boars. Heavily on wood and no fishing ship out just yet. Okay, let's take a look at their options. Going for a lot of walls here. Yo trying to do some fancy stuff, but yeah, thinks better of it and it's going back. And yeah, Moonfall. Potentially. Indeed, Lux could go for the towers here, but he will be up later, I believe. Let's take a look. We have him at 50, like 7 food and 2 villagers queued up, and we have villagers carrying a lot of food here. So I believe he will be up so much faster. Has solid fish as well. Yeah, this looks like Yo is in a good position here. So, what is this villager doing? Doesn't want to continue building? Okay, happens. We're at Mother's Day on Sunday, so maybe she thinks, yeah, it was nice to just chill one day. Let's not overwork ourselves. We build a palisade wall now. Let's build another one another day. Okay. Yo, I believe should be clicking up pretty soon. We're only waiting for a second building, which should be lumber camp here, indeed. And I believe after that finishes, he should be clicking up. Let's take a quick look at, yeah, indeed, he carries enough food. And okay, did Yo scout stone? He didn't scout that one. And he did scout that one, but it's very far away. Not sure what his option is. Maybe with his map and his walls, could have even went for castle. But yeah, he didn't scout any extra food. Maybe this one on the top here. And he only had 1 fishing ship. Only now adding the second one. That's pretty late. Oh, and added one more villager than I expected. So he will play something feudal agey for sure. But the question is, what? Will it be archers? Absolutely an option, but against a very tight map, archers aren't too great. And the other side, yeah, I believe Yo lost a lot of time here. And Lux is, yeah, absolutely out there as well. Has 2 more fishing ship. And has a way better time map, I would say. He has stone, he has defensive gold. And he looks in a fine position. 17 seconds isn't the greatest difference. He actually has a villager more. And sees Yo's dock placement as well. So that's a nice intel for him. Isn't heavily on wood though, and indeed, he is going for the towers. Yo building an outpost. Trying to get some more intel here at the front, and Yo is sending the villagers over here to the top. So he will go for towers as well. So kind of what makes a lot of sense. And oh, did you see that? This actually has a sneak villager here still. I was trying to go for the wall against the palisade walls, but against the gold here. But yeah, got denied and is now sneaking back, and I believe Yo still doesn't know about that. So we will have somewhat of a tower attack at the front and a sneaky villager by Lux again. And I believe that Yo should have no idea that a tower is coming up here. And let's take a look. Where are the first towers? Yo is building his at the front. It's going instantly for Town Watch. I believe an upgrade that on Nomad is more valuable than ever. As you can see, yeah, instant Town Watch by Lux as well. Going for a second dog, and towers now at the front. Lux is trying to build one, but will cancel for very sure. Oh, that's an outpost, okay. Then he won't cancel. And yeah, Yo now beautifully blocking that stone. Okay, does Lux have another stone spot over here? Did he scout that one? That's a big question. He did. And maybe he can reach that part, but he needs more stone if he wants to go for more towers. And that one, he actually doesn't... Did he know that those streets were shop? Probably, right? And can go for a quick wall here as well. How does the water position look like? We have 2 dogs against 2 dogs. So a bit better for Lux, if you ask me, because it's closer to... Oh, and this watchtower again, out of sight. Yeah. Fletching coming in. Maybe that helps out a bit against some of those villagers. And yeah, obviously this tower is never bad. You obviously wanted to have him a bit closer, but this blocks so much wood in the long run, and a very nice wood spot. Maybe try to sneak another tower up, maybe over here, block the gold spot, and just a tower that you can always fall back on in cases of villager fights, and still simply block eco. So, reminds me a bit of the tower in game number 1. And is now going for the kill against the gold, and doesn't... Yeah, I was surprised that Yo didn't react yet. Okay, 2 against 2 galleys, falling back. And that's an interesting wall. Yeah. Barracks now. First for Yo. And saving his fish here at the back. And the rush is real. Let's take a look. HP on those galleys, 40 and nearly full, 104. Getting some more damage done. Oh, even killing Galley, and suddenly, Yo, a fight that he should have lost. Suddenly with the, missing patrol of Lux, means he will win that one. But he will lose the fishing ship in exchange. The tower is now up. Let's see if Yo wants to fight that tower down. Would be an option, but the tower of Lux that he built earlier should be saving it. And actually 2 galleys going down. 2 fishing ship. And now we're looking at 0 fish for Lux and 2 fishing ship for Mr. Yo. Now going for the counter tower. Let's take a look. Do we see any low HP villagers? I can see 2. One of them is microed back. The other girl at the front is dying. Now we have 3 low HP over here. Is one villager not adding another arrow? I didn't even know that. And oh, she's going towards the right direction, indeed. So 2 villagers down, but that means the tower will get cleared up and Yo can get back to the gold. Otherwise he would have struggled a lot. This gold is very exposed and he didn't scout it yet, so that was his only accessible gold spot, honestly. So no stone, and let's take a look. Both on an archery range. Do we see any more army out? Yo still very annoying on the water, denying a lot. Fishing count 0 to 0 at the moment. Yo at the side losing 2 villagers here. Absolutely didn't see that. Probably, yeah. Meanwhile getting attacked here and trying to retake this gold area. Yo's resources super low, and what a scrappy game. Exactly what we want to see in a Nomad game. This villager, 1 HP. Oh yeah, I thought that you wouldn't dare to not kill it. And yeah, sweet raid. We have Lux now up with 4 villagers. Military count pretty even. Getting more towers up is the aim of Mr. Yo. Such an active set. Must be easy modding here, ice cream. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed by the chat activity as well, but obviously a lot of other streams are running, so I will leave that all makes just sense. And Archer's now trying to go in, but tower already there. Enough archers to kill the archers of Luxio, so that he cannot camp under the tower. And another sneaky tower of Lux coming up. And one at the front. Oh, I thought two for a second, but it's only Palisade. Nothing too sneaky, but Woodline is still distracted. This one is still distracted. But Yo doing a great job of keeping his third approach of wood pretty safe. So you need 2 more wins. Indeed, it's 2-0. So whoever gets to 4 wins takes the whole series and is going on to the overall finals, is guaranteed top 2, and the loser needs to fight off against Jim or Jinghua to maybe have a chance of coming back and play for place number 1. Yo now going in, but not getting the kills in. 1 for 1, and yeah, just too long of a fight there over the hill. And should focus down the archer, and then it's an easy fight against the skirmishers with a minimum range. But more skirmishers coming in, so Yo now will lose this fight. Pretty reasonable micro by both, I have to say. Maybe a bit of a late patrol. Actually, he didn't patrol at all. But running up in hill without any vision, probably not the greatest choice ever. Interesting eco, and oh, that's a sweet tower by Yo, something I didn't expect. And shouldn't there be like a tree that can be cut? Or can you just run through? Not 100% sure. Another defensive tower by Lux. Let's take a look at his resources. Nice amount of farms, but no fish. Compared to 28 food only by Mr. Yo. So yeah, we're far away from Castle Age. Getting some more galleys might help out. Patrol is coming in. Let's take a look if Lux has patrol in as well. No, he does not. That will be a lot of lost HP. Trying to out micro now. Yo not taking care. He only went for the... Yeah, he only went for the patrol and didn't take a look at all and didn't get an attack sign. So now he sees the galleys going through. But he doesn't have any fishing ship anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much here. Another mill and a lot of force deleted farms here. 4 Lux at the front. Skirm rate at the side from Mr. Yo. But Lux there to clear it up. Having, I believe, 1 more archer and 2 more archers, 1 less skirm. So yeah, be pretty even, but now another skirm coming in. I believe maybe you lost already some HP before that. Also fletching and Lux up to the Castle Age. Pretty strong play here without any fish. Nice amount of farm, seriously. And with this eco, I would recommend going for some stables. Yo going for the defense upgrade though. And let's take a look. Yo is keeping up the production. 140 food only. He has a nice amount of farms as well. And adding skirms. I believe only going archers would have been the better option. But probably don't want to die against mass skirms here. And let's take a look. What is Lux up to? He is losing some more wood, but that's due to building a mining camp. Maybe adding some galleys? No. So that's what is lost. Some quick walls here by Yo. 19 HP on that house. And we still have no idea what Looks going for, oh, sneaky stable. That makes sense. Now going for bloodlines. And I don't see the defense upgrade yet, but I'm not sure if he even has a blacksmith. Oh yeah. And yeah, I believe that should do so much damage. Look at that. Exposed stone. Exposed wood. Yeah, some villagers can get into the tower. Those farms completely idled. Some of those villagers can get into the tower. Yeah, the rest should die. And yeah, just saving the villager in time. Doing the palisade walls here. Moving the villagers over maybe to another safe wood line. And then those knights should do so much damage. Waiting now to do the upgrades. And indeed. Could have even made an argument for delaying bloodlines, but and yeah, Yo has no idea. Yo completely wanting the front now. And trying to go for the speed one. He has no idea in the world that there is a sneak attack behind here. And now the knights are coming. And let me see, monastery as another building. Oh, the instant reaction by Yo here, so that was good, but should not have sent all the 8 villagers. And maybe do some precautions for the rest of them. 1 down, 2 down guaranteed. Maybe even losing more here. Let's take a look. This villager needs 2 more hits, 1 more done, and the last one she's getting home. Now going for stables, so we will see some camel defense. Spearmen now, and looks ahead by 6 villagers. The villager count enormous, but Yo still 20 military. He's pushing at the side here, and that's an army that at the moment Lux cannot really stop. He needs to get up some quick walls as well. Maybe some palisades and a demolition ship would be awesome. 5 knights out, +2 and bloodlines. This is so deadly. We only see 1 spearman. And now more monks, so a camel defense won't even be super efficient. And the siege workshop, Lux is going for it, guys! That is the push from behind that Yo absolutely didn't want to see coming. Now the walls here at the front. Maybe even want to go for those walls. No, not really yet. Border control still for you, Mr. Yo, but not a single fishing ship out, so that doesn't really help out too much. 11 more villagers for Lux, but military count so much better for Yo, so maybe if he can get into crossbows, bodkin arrow, he can do a lot. Some more villagers going down. Let's take a look if they jump into the tower in time. Low HP, and indeed they managed to survive. All the low HP knights being sent back, and Yo will try to hold. But what can he do? Lux is now going for a ram. Magna would have been an option as well. Camel now as a defense for Mr. Yo. Where will Lux try to attack? Trying to be annoying here at the front. Knights clear up here. Is Lux going for a HCCs? Yes, he is. So he's well set up. Well set up for the future. Oh, some big raids here now at the front, even to the TC. 1 villager down. And yeah, that's it. Yo, reasonably fast with his reaction. Lux, beautiful move. Always pulling back the knights and healing them back up. That's, I believe, one of the most undervalued things in AOC at the moment. Long micro to the side. What is this? Great play by Lux here, and he's really showing it off. Now the knights trying to chase, and so many knights. This has to be the moment of TG pushing in. All the crossbowmen are very much out of position. Not great positioning though by Lux. The monk for the converts here by Mr. Yo. Now the monk of Lux coming to the front, but the knights are so incredibly strong. The convert, just shortly before dying, and now the crossbowmen going a bit over eager. Where's all his military going now? Very plumbing down, going for the kill against the one knight, but against the monk, but that's it. 20 villages ahead. Military count of Yo now dwindling. He's trying to run around a bit, trying to keep up this crossbows alive, building some more camels, but with what is he trying to protect his crossbowman? Yeah, a monk, yeah, a camel, but in the long run, it will be so tough for him to hold. Weaker eco, weaker army. Now here, the funny converts over at the side. 1 villager converted, and the other villager, or the villager is just going for the kills. And Yo survives for now. But seriously, it's for now. Most of his farm's idle. A second monastery, I believe that's a good choice. And second monastery actually for Lux as well. Knowing that, yeah, low eco games means converts are super strong. Oh, sneaky move here by Yo. Actually getting a kill. And I believe both with Chinese. Let me just quickly check if we have atonement. And we do have it, and we have redemption as well. So Chinese, one of the reasonable monk tips. Could go for full monks now. A lot of gold banked up, but now queuing up more of those monks. And yeah, just the last kill, and then it looks so damn good for Lux. We'll run out of gold eventually, but I believe that will still take quite some time. We have 2.4. Yeah, that's way enough. I believe that 4,500 gold. Yeah, Sanctity now for Yo. I don't get why scores are so close. Okay, map vision. Not really. Water win? Yes, a bit. And yeah, it's a bit weird. Probably has to be because of the water kills. Yeah, overall world counts. I'm a bit surprised as well. Oh, that's a big shot, and camels. Yeah, they need to get healed now. And atonement coming in for both. Makes total sense, and let's see how they're trying to play this out. So many more knights here by Lux, but he doesn't want to overcommit. Redemption now by Yo as well. He wants to go for the full monk defense, and I believe that's a reasonable choice. 30C by Lux here is going for the big boom. Scouting plus water. Well, it isn't scouting, as I did try to show both paths. Redemption. Oh, let's go into the point of view of Yo, how is he trying to manage it? We only have 4 monks at the moment, so cannot go for the craziest converts ever, but maybe against the Mangonel. Mangonel trying to run out of range. Oh, but we'll get converted, and now monk against monk. All the knights are going in as well, because if you convert a monk, that means he has no face at this moment. Oh, like, yeah. And now all the knights are pushing in. Look at that, spreading out. All the farmers, all the monks will go down, and I believe this has to be the GG moment here. Not a lot of camels out. Most of the monks going down, still more raids here in the south. And this is just a brutal push into the face of Yo. Yeah, he's trying to re-expand here at the top, but instantly scouted with an archer as well. And even KZQ says _____, which means this game is over. Tab out in Chinese. And yeah, wise advice. Those villagers are going down. Not enough villagers fitting into the tower. Yo is trying to hold on desperately here. 2 monasteries. And yeah, but overall, pop is just double. Those villagers can easily just die. They cannot fight off. Yeah. But for now, Yo is holding again. But 30 villagers against 78 villagers here. This tower is going down. That means he can only safely send 5 villagers onto that gold spot now. Oh, another convert here. Yo, up to 45 pop. This one crossbow going full ham. Is that oh, that's the second kill. He finds another villager that he wants to snack down. Okay, Lux needs to retreat, but Yo dropped down to 26 villagers. Looking at the points, he cannot really be happy in this situation. Maybe the greatest converts, 1-for-1 convert, trying to go for more now. And yeah, more monks popping out here for Lux. And yeah, it seems like the players had instructions, like we saw in the series before, to extend games. pretty long, and you're not allowed to tap out before you have 0% equity of winning this game. But somewhat of fight back here of Mr. Yo. Military is better for him now. But the big problem simply, yeah, stays that. Oh, Yo, actually pushing this back. Look at this, 30 military now against the 10 of Lux, who isn't building much more. More monks. And maybe more converts. Let's take a look. Oh no, but some more kills. But Lux just keeps on pushing. Another TC, now building more archers. They don't have the greatest damage output, but Yo still did not notice. And finally, the GG moment. He thinks, oh no, I would have lost my favorite all-saving palisade wall over here against the castle. And yeah, beautiful sneaky move here. Having the villager run around, didn't show himself, wanted to try to wall here, then stayed alive for quite some time. And then the beautiful sneak attack when Yo was trying to go for the full wall off. And yeah, well done by Lux. And it's finally on the scoreboard, and we can make it 2-1. And we will force crash my AOC again. Before we jump into game number 4, which will be, let me take a look, Gold Rush. And I'm a big fan of Gold Rush. Normally spells a lot of interesting games. And last time, since it's Hidden Pick Civilization, we didn't really know what players were going for. We had Paladin go for the Celts and Jinghua going for the kind of standard Mayans. I remember yesterday watching the stream of the Viper and Lux, and Yo actually both asked the Viper what the best civ is on Gold Rush. And he answered like not very, very helping. And so it will be, small spoiler, not be a mirror matchup. And I will leave you with that small teaser for a solid 2 minutes. And then we will jump into game number 4. Yo at the moment leading 2-1. Okay, guys, then let's jump into game number 4, I would say. Gold Rush Hidden Pit Civilization. And Yo is leading 2-1 the series, and we are just coming in time to see a Celt forward M&A coming in time against a Mayans defense. And yeah, that should spell some entertainment. Celts against Mayans, and Jinghua had just such a beautiful map in the last game so that he could go for even triple layer defense. Not so great of a map this time for our Mayans players, so that won't be an option. All the hippos at the left hand side this game as well, so easier forward as well for Yo. So a bit more fortunate for him, and let's see how he plays it out. One gold spot very aggressive, open on the left hand side, one gold spot very open on the right hand side, and now going for the tower. And actually, we see that Sneaky Guy wanted to go for an aggression as well here, and yeah, now thinks better of it and is going back. We are not killing the stragglers here. And let's take a look. M&A upgrade is coming in just in time. Now. Okay, getting the first hit here. Oh, nice blockage. Can he maybe even get that villager? Would be very unfortunate for Lux and 4 HP and is getting home. Maybe take another fight before the M&A upgrade. Now out of gold. Let's quickly switch. Oh, that's one M&A going down. And is he going for the upgrade? Yes, he is. He's out of gold though. So yeah, all that he can do is one archer and the rest is skirmishes. Are they running around? Let's see. Is he producing more? Not for now. It's trying to go for the holds. Oh, but squeezing in there and going back. Just trying to be annoying as Mr. Yo. And that's a pretty intense way to start this game. Why are they always picking Celts? I believe for Vote Riders. Vote Riders would absolutely counter Mayans. But fast M&A is pretty good. Yeah, you can go for quite an aggressive start. And yeah, just force Mayans out of his comfort zone. Let's see, this villager is pretty low. Another one here in the back. She should absolutely die. And is going very far to the front, but most likely will survive this. Oh, beautiful. Try to quick wall behind this. Villager losing a lot of HP, but saving themselves as well. And yeah, it's actually with minimal losses so far. This game could have went full shit crazy. And both players losing like 4 villagers and yeah, resetting their army count to 0. But it seems like both came out alive and looks at the defensive tower, but not at the best placement ever. Nice defensive wood though, helping him out. Maybe losing that villager here at the side, not taking care. He's getting pushed into the corner, and let's see if she's bugging out. Indeed she is. 7 HP, 4 HP, and the slice is coming in, and yeah. Good kill so far for Mr. Yo. Villager count dead even now. Okay, 34. Looks 29 for Mr. Yo, but even losing that M&A and the clear up. But I'm not 100% sure about Vote Riders. So obviously we have Celts with some nice aggression, having the wood upgrade as well. And yeah, Mangonels are pretty good. Because like we're fighting a lot crossbow mangonel and castle age. And yeah, then you have a very strong late castle age push as well. So I haven't 100% figured it out yet as well. Where's the second stone spot, by the way? Oh, over here. Of Tim. M&A at the front. And Tim now having enough stone to go for something defensive. Let's take a look. Yo should absolutely wall his tower there. And yeah, Tim indeed is now going for the defensive tower. So all very reasonable. Going for the second archery range. And it seems like Tim can get enough control over this area. If he gets a tower up here, or like very close to the gold, then he, yeah, would be in a reasonable position to get to all the necessary resources. Yo now going for the blacksmith, and I believe a palisade over here would be so much better, but players are simply not going for it. I don't know why. And Yo now, is he going for the full wall? He seems like he is. Oh, what is this? Are those more sneaky villagers? I have no idea. And that's an interesting aggressive tower. Actually, in range. Is it in range of the TC? Well, some skirmishes are, that's for sure. And yeah, indeed, it's in range of the TC, so that tower isn't very well placed. Oh, he did see a deer, probably. What is this kind of stream cheating? Did a deer run over here and she did send all the villagers because he didn't have that much exploration? I'm super confused. Okay, the tower is going up, losing one more villager. I have no idea why Tim needed to build another tower here. He just could have taken all the CC fire against that. I'm confused. And I believe going for stone wall would be a bit of a better choice than for palisade wall now, but probably not. Not the biggest difference. Okay, now fallback time, I would say. Just go stone wall, boom up, and play the long game. But for now, second archery range added. So we'll go for more and more skirmishes. Now, Tim now. Oh, it's Lux. It's true. I was saying Tim, and it felt wrong saying Tim, but yeah, indeed, it's Lux playing, and he's actually losing a villager. That's so incredibly bad. So unnecessary. Okay. More skirmishes, and he's actually showing the amount of skirmishes here to Lux. Some skirmishes running around here. Maybe wants to get some raids over at the deers. And I still believe those two villagers should be pulled off. Just building 2 more farms. And now it's skirm against skirm micro, and yeah, the game kind of stabilized after a very crazy aggression. Sneaky tower over here would be nice. That's something that Yo doesn't see. So not really an option at the moment. Defensive tower over here. Let's take a look at his stone count, 120. So maybe even another tower, and then Lux should be fine. Now going for wheelbarrow, going for horse color. Although he has quite a nice amount of farms. And Yo, just building more and more towers. I'm a bit confused by those. Like, he's forcing. Oh yeah, he's forcing Lux into building more towers, and he has one very exposed stone spot. So I can see how tough it is for him to go on to plume the archers later on. But still, like, this tower will never go up if Lux wants to react to it. But I believe Lux is overreacting. Look at that. The tower is cancelled like for a whole 15 seconds, and he's still sending 10 villagers to get this tower up. 250 food for Lux, and it has to be more for Yo. Indeed, 650 here. He will click up any second, and then we will see what he is trying to do with all his stone. Is he trying to go for boat riders indeed, or is he just going for some mid-push aggression? At least he's adding some more skirms. All 3 archers saved in the tower. And now the upclick. Skirms. Obviously shouldn't do anything against the palisades walls here. And another tower being added, so no Wood Riders coming up. And that's another... what is this tower? Protecting his house. Probably a tower to get this tower up, to get this tower up. To United Stone. But he still has a stone in the back, and he's Mayan, so not sure. Oh, and that's a good move by Lux here, going with an aggressive villager. But yeah, Yo has enough, should have enough stone to defend that. Let's see if he sees it in time. No attack sign yet, and now the tower is coming, but now he gets the attack sign, instantly building the defensive tower. Let's take a look if he should be getting it up pretty much at the same time. But should focus more on finishing the tower. Meanwhile, we have Lux clicking up. And indeed, that's a tower to start his... Oh no, that's an outpost. Uh-oh, one villager down. Second villager in danger. Make that down. And losing 3 villagers there. That's another sloppy move by Yo. Very uncommon to see that happening. Now trying to trade skirms against skirmishes in range of the enemy tower without the help of your own tower means, yeah, you will do more damage in the tower war, but lose the skirm war. Well, depends on what you value more. I believe killing the tower is absolutely reasonable for him now. Siege workshop and more skirms. What can we see? We can see Bodkin arrow, we can see elite skirmishes, we can see Heavy Plow actually being researched, but being cancelled as it seems. It's interesting. And Bodkin arrow just finished. So more skirmisher against skirmisher war. Another sweet tower will go up. And yeah, that's just so annoying. Skirmisher against skirmisher war there at the side. And Ram, that's interesting. Normally you would see players going for mangonels there. And finally the E-skirms are killing the skirmishers here of Lux. Trying to go for a last kill maybe? Nope, not really. And at the moment, without any gold income, is Mr. Yo. Heavy on stone is Lux. Let's take a look. 530 stone. And Castle Age, what is he going for? He is going for... Oh! So we'll see Eagle Warriors from him again, fighting off against the skirmishes. Oh, and the Ram was actually only 2 being sent back. But let's take a look. Villagers probably will try to fight that Ram down. The tower should focus on all the skirmishes. Very low they are. And let's take a look. Villagers trying to fight down. Kill him! And I believe that should be a hold for Lux if he focuses down those skirmishers. Now the tower, that will be interesting. At the same time we have more skirms running around and... Uh-oh, that might be... Is it a TC or a castle attempt? The skirmish is surviving against the tower. Okay, what is Lux going for? He has enough stone now. Eagle Warriors at the front, going for the +2 defense. And... what's the plan? Where is he building his castle? Defensively? Over here. Unlikely because he just built a siege workshop, another barracks. A castle. Up on the hill. Super risky. For now he's going for the TC. Stable for Mr. Yo. He's still safe behind walls. And still getting that deer. So imba. And yeah, all control. And now the Mangonel push is coming. Villagers kind of not knowing where to go. She will not face that life deciding decision for too much longer. Actually, she's surviving. Crossbowman, not the most efficient one in the crossbow school. +1 attack even for Lux. Monastery, 3 barracks. And finally, bam! And those are going down. And he has control of the middle gold. Oof, what a tough spot. Still enough stone for a castle, but no decision made where he wants to build it. Is he on archers? No, not at all. It's only Eagle Warriors here. Does he see any of the stables? Yes, he does, and he obviously saw one of the knights killing those villagers. One ram down. Mangnul's now to the front, but that's again a lot of towers here. Yo seems to be in full control of this game, and he is pushing. Military count so much better for him. More eagles for Lux, obviously, because he's playing against Celts. I believe I want to say more military. Let's take a look. Eagles coming in. Is there a ground attack? Yeah, ground attack is great. It's great. Such a good shot here. And now all the eagles. Look at that. How many? 4 eagles died and 2 lost so much HP. They might not even get 2 Mangonels here. One is down, the second one in a lot of danger, and will probably even survive. All the army going down. That's 30 military to 5. What a great ground attack here, and Yo now in full control. Yeah, he had the aggression before, but suddenly no chance of really contesting anything here for Lux. And now he's getting the castle up in the middle. Is there a chance of Mr. Yo to see that? If he sees it, the game is over because he can easily deny it. And he's going for gold. And Mangonel shot is good. Okay, still a shot. Still a shot for Lux. The castle will go up. Yo is just running around. That means full gold control for Lux here, and maybe even, yeah, might deny most of the gold here in the middle. Nice hill control as well. Mangonel 1 down, Mangonel 2 to 15 HP and saved. 28 military, villager count pretty even. TC count now getting the 3rd one for Mr. Yo. Lux is playing it 2 TC style. Continuing to push, killing another Rex, and building another outpost. And yeah, soon he will see some plumed archers coming from the left hand side, and Yo will just be like, whoops, I did not expect that, and did not see that coming. Mangonels could go against each other. Shot fired, trying to run around a bit, and yeah, bam. That's just the big advantage of the Celts. Shooting with his Mangonels makes just so much difference. You can just shoot, run a bit, and shoot again. And that's something, yeah, that's so much tougher to do with any other civilization. Those 3 villages won't have the best field day trip ever. One will tell the big stories. Guys, going out of towers isn't the greatest. Oh, nice shot here. Kill one Mangonel and returning the favor against, or killing a lot of crossbows at the same time. Yo, now 7 villages ahead. 1 more TC, but soon we'll all be even TC'd. And that's like the 3rd tower going down now. Or maybe Yo can eat a heavy shot here. Oh, that might be a good one. Okay, only 1 for 1. Yo was able to out-micro it a bit, react just in time. And he's queuing up more and more Mangonels. Another siege workshop here for... he already has one. I'm surprised that he's going for another one. 1 for 1 again. And Yo now going for the castle on the hill. Maybe could have been even a bit further down if you ask me, just to secure the goal a bit better, but maybe it thinks about the trap war, and understandably so, because look at his resources. He might be clicking up pretty soon, and now let's compare that with the resources of Lux. Only 20 HP, 20 food. And yeah, I don't really see too many farms working at the moment. Make that 3 farms or something. Eagle Warriors now coming in for the last engagement of the game, possibly. If he loses everything at least. He is going back, trying to micro some against the Eagles, but Eagles are kind of designed to kill skirmishers, and if you don't get the numbers of crossbows, that will be tough as well. So he decides to go towards the castle and fight under that. Having the +2 range means that should all be good for him. And now trying to debate Lux into fighting at a bad positioning. Oh, Lux actually buying stone, so that means he wants to deny more of that. And maybe he should have started with an outpost, because Yo could have been at that goal as well, but maybe he scouted the palisade wall as well. And Yo Going for Woad Riders. Is he building another castle? That's a question. Not for now. Building a defensive tower. And then it will be tough when it comes to gold. Running out of that gold spot. And only 270 on that on his second one. Or maybe first one, how you ever want to call it. Even going for Bodkin Arrow for some of his Plumed Archers. Didn't go for a lot of Plumed Archers. Cannot really do much with them. Maybe could have placed them around here a bit. Just be a bit annoying. But the engagement was never really possible. Trying to do more pressure. But we can see Yo trying to, yeah, deny that and go for more defensive towers. I believe when Yo hits Imperial Age, and Lux will be so surprised by that. We won't see too much of a fight after that, but more eagles. Maybe you can deny all those golds, and if the tower doesn't go, no, it absolutely will go up. Villagers are jumping into the towers. Woad Riders need to go to the front, and they obviously great against Eagle Warriors. 2 towers great at the front here, and that's a nice amount of crossbowmen. Debated into the perfect fighting here, and yeah, and getting the next tower up. 3 Mangonels now returning the favor here. Yo going for the defense upgrade for its Woad Riders. Let's take a look at Yo's stone count. Only at 81 and isn't getting higher. Doesn't have any of his starting resources. Yeah, here's his remaining stone. And let's see, this could be one of the biggest Mangonel shots. Could have went for 4 there. What? He did get all the 4 Mangonels did hit the center, but the splash damage killed all of them. I was just randomly hyping the situation, and he get 4, all the 4 for 1 trade, and now all the aggression is basically stopped. I wanted to say, okay, maybe if we get all the gold denied here by Mr. Yo, we get into a scenario where you can only build skirmishes and the Eagle Warriors of Lux can still do damage, but it seems like he can get this castle up, and yeah, then there's no chance losing those 4 Mangonels out of nowhere, I have to say. He did see it coming, but was trying to go towards the right hand side, but 1 big splash damage. Okay, 62 villagers for Lux, trying to find some ways to attack. Yeah, we'll snipe this trap, and probably even pretty efficiently. Let's see how many eagles he will lose. 1 on the way towards the trap. Well, the trap should micro back a bit, if you ask me. Getting some more damage done. Second eagle dying. And yeah, okay, now a lot more eagles are dying, but they will get probably even the 2 traps. Oh! That was another big Mangonel shot, and maybe if he focuses it. What? No, don't tell me he's saving that second trap. Wow, those Mangonels of Yo really winning him the game here. And now send a villager and just repair the trap like nothing ever happened. And Yo now has enough stone to build another castle, and if he builds it, I believe, yeah, that's a reasonable positioning. I would have built like 1 or 2 more tiles forward, but that's reasonable for sure. And yeah, then he is now super safe. I believe those Plumed Archers will try to deny it, but Woad Riders are there for the Mangonels, and they are the master for the Plumed Archers, and the master of for the Rams, and the master of Mangonel, Mr. Yo. Let's take a look what he can do this time. It doesn't really matter too much, because the castle will go up anyways. He has enough Woad Riders, and I believe this has to be the moment where we tap it out here for Lux and accept that this is a 3-1. And yeah, Mr. Yo just playing it super strong, and indeed Lux is saying the GG. What a beautiful game here by Yo. Crazy aggression over this at the side, and Lux couldn't really do too much against the very good map of Yo. And yeah, in the end, bah, that shot here, it's just so good. If you go mass skirmishes against the Marians, he is basically forced to go Eagle Warriors, and Eagle Warriors in Castle Age without the expansion, not very strong. And then you can counter that with even small numbers of knights and maybe even big numbers of crossbowmen. So Interesting stuff. An ugly game to play for Lux here. Beautiful execution for Yo. And now I'm excited to see the last game. I will just load it up, let my AOC crash. No idea why this is happening today, but that's, yeah, simply how we roll with all the Chinese games. And now the map pack is coming up, and I'm curious to see what the map will be. And yeah, 8 crashes for now. So we will find out in a minute. Best Magnet shot I've ever seen. And yeah, that was shocking because I felt like, okay, it is kind of in the air, but it's so unlikely that it's going to happen because Lux, you saw by the clicking of the magnets that Lux saw the magnet of Yo there. So yeah, I just knew that it wouldn't happen. But seems like I didn't knew correctly. Oof, game number 5. Loaded up, and it will be. I'm not 100% sure what this map is called. But feels a bit like Duopoly. We'll see it pretty soon. I will load it up, or it is loaded up, and I will take a small zip. We'll answer one long question, and then we'll be back. Nili, did you win some poker cash since a terrible mishappening during the tournament you streamed, when the break prevented you from another rebuy? Yes, just the last Sunday. I did a 11-hour session, and came into a day 2, into a 2K event. Played that on Monday, did stream it, was very hyped for it, and yeah, played another 20 minutes. But overall, I was up, so pretty happy with that. And if you want to see more, I will stream this Sunday again, very big schedule, and then I will probably not stream for a very long time. I have no idea why I would stream again, honestly. Maybe WCube in September. And yeah, I wouldn't know what else I would stream. Maybe if there like a party, if there's another tournament series in summer when I have holidays, maybe then. But yeah, it would make sense for you to check out the VOD of last Sunday and tune in next Sunday, if you want to. And yeah, so then 2 minutes of AOC music. Wait, Neely plays 2K scoops? Yes, he does. how do you learn to play poker? Years of practice, talking to friends, reading books, watching videos, doing analytics with your programs. That's probably how you do it. So from what you've seen so far, how would you rank the Chinese players in 1v1? Paladin didn't look too strong. Jinghua didn't like super convince me. So I would say at the moment Paladin, Jinghua somewhere like down. Then we have to have a group of Vivi, Whoop, Happy, which I can't place at all. And probably above them we have Lux, Tim, and Yo. And I can't really tell between those three. Yeah. Okay, so let's jump into game number 5. It is the map pack Hidden Pick Civ, and we have the Hans pick here, both on the way to Village, roughly 50%. And seems like both are playing the Pop 22 Scouts, and I love the new meta of people not building any farms. I loved Neely already, but now I know he's a high roller too. Yeah, if you didn't know that, check out the link in the below in the FAQ. There I played a 50k tournament and had a lot of fun. And now Barracks going up. Earlier Barracks here by Lux probably wanted to debate into taking a Drush as well. And going for some walls, villager on the wrong side, or actually probably on the right side. If you take a look where the scout is. Stable, so nothing too surprising here. And yeah, we will go into a very classic Hans game here. Let's take a look at the maps again. Splitting the lumber camps for both players. Options of a lot of walls and defensive gold for Lux. And reasonable gold, I would say, for Yo, but yeah, an unfortunate hill at the front of his woodline, so might get ugly here. Scouts not to the front. And Yo has a lot of scouting going for him. Doing some damage against the villager, and now should be running back. Has some more HP on his scout, so he decides to go aggressively. Didn't build his own spearman, so that's interesting. Even has some ILCC now, while he's trying to micro at the front, did do some damage, and is now going back. He has one more scout, but one less spear, so needs to retreat. Has some floating resources, and at the moment I don't know really how this will go. It feels like slowly but surely Lux will get his walls up here, and then yeah, what else will he do? That's a big question, because Lux or Yo will play it so much more open. His map is just way worse. And yeah, speed walling over here, so that's closed. Having one spearman here, so I would say we have now Lux in full control. He's completely walled, and Yo is completely open. Yeah, Yo still has one more scout, and he is out there on the map. Actually, 7 to 4 military. He still has 2 more here in the back, and yeah, so that's looking good for him. Oh, one wolf even helping out. So I would say that went pretty well for Yo so far. Now going for some villages on gold. Should run around a bit. Shouldn't take any damage of the spearman. Could have taken some more damage. And now should run away. The spearman is taking more and more damage. Oopsie. But getting one more hit. And actually getting a kill. Something that should absolutely not happen if you ask me. But yeah, Yo just felt like 6 against 1. Just kill him. But yeah, losing one certainly didn't help. Yo with more villages on gold and is getting wheelbarrow now. Archery range in front of his gold spot. One spearman to protect. Scouts running over, and yeah, Yo just knows this guy will not go for a lot of army. I actually added 2 more scouts. So Lux could go for the Jinghua aggression and just go for mass archers and just push into Yo's face. I believe that would absolutely be an option here. But yeah, not your typical Lux style. And Yo, wisely trying to go for scout and see what's up. For now, he doesn't see much. Trying to go and for some aggression. Oh no, he thinks that the army is over here. And Spearman, more archers, and I'm a bit confused that he didn't try to wall off somehow. Maybe when he goes for the blacksmiths, that will make it a bit more, yeah, towards that direction. But for now, just plays it very, very open. A bit like the Viper when he's playing non-tournament games. But this is, yeah, as it seems, one of the most intense tournaments in the Chinese history. No, did see the archers. Because players are playing really long in this tournament. Really, yeah, delaying the GG timing quite a bit. And Yo is playing it so open. Not a single wall yet. Going for Bloodlines with only 4 scouts. Going for some archers. And still no fletching. Let's see how he will play this out. I'm still very curious. I believe with a bit of a better micro, Lux might have a timing. He has 2 more scouts, missing Bloodlines. Archer count should be pretty even when arriving. Indeed, both should have 4. Both have fletching. And yeah, I believe it should go pretty even. Now going for Town Watch. I believe a very reasonable upgrade. And Lux is now going back. A 5th scout being added. 6th scout being added. Uh-oh. Lux might get pretty dicey. Let's take a look. Oh, he is adding the defense upgrade? That's something I didn't expect. Oh, and he cancelled it. Yeah, makes sense. He sees he cannot do the damage. And it's just camping the tower, sees Yo. Okay, you have Bloodlines. Okay, and let's take a look how this fight goes. I believe it should go pretty even. Maybe a bit better for Yo indeed. Having Bloodlines and having the superior scout numbers now really helps out. He's killing everything, and Yo didn't even need to build the defensive tower. But yeah, he couldn't have known that Lux cancelled everything. And Lux, after losing all his army, now with the same villager amount, 10 military down, but is clicking up. Compare that to Mr. Yo, who's looking at 450 food and roughly 100 gold. Only 1 mining camp. Could add a 2nd one and now needs to send some villagers over. Lux going for the 3rd archery range. What is he going for when it comes to army? He is actually adding more archers, so he will go on for some crossbowmen. Isn't trying to play it like super greedy. And just wait for CA. Which maybe could have been an option, although he needed to hold out another 1.5 minutes. So, yeah, crossbowman is a safe choice here. Yo building the 2nd mining camp, replace one of his lumber camps, and now going for full aggression. Maybe can even get 1 archery range down. We're still looking to go a solid 70 seconds here before we reach Castle Age here, out of the point of view of Lux. Trying to go for more archers against +1 at the same time. Yo should be clicking up now any second. Indeed he does. And let's take a look how the archer against archer fight is going. Not happening so far. Trying to go for the dance. +1 defense for Lux. Oh, losing a lot of HP here and losing an archer. Uh-oh. Yo, really putting out the pressure, and he's sending in more and more after clicking up. 3rd archery range now for him as well, and that archery range is going down to 500 HP, losing a lot of HP on those archers now, going for Bodkin arrow, crossbowman, and yeah, that archery range lives for now, but lost a lot of HP. So maybe later on might be an opening for an entrance for more aggression. 1 extra TC for Lux, and yeah, this feels like might get into a very long game. Beautiful play so far by Mr. Yo, not building a single wall. Lux now running out with his crossman, should maybe now switch into CA. Not sure if he has bloodlines though. No, still no bloodlines. Could afford it actually, but he's going for the university first. Wants to save that gold. And now Yo trying to get all his crossmen safely home. And yeah, should absolutely be able to. The scout being annoying, running around a bit. So super open map, but he makes it happen. Take a look, maybe an outpost here at the side could have been good. But sees the CA now coming in and yeah, pulls instantly. So shouldn't lose a single villager. He is even in villager count. Now going for the standard upgrades. I believe ballistics should be slower for him. And oh, look at that. Just scouting random area to push his points. And oh, see the crossbowman. And university is being built here at a reasonable spot. Maybe you need to send those 4 villagers in to the TC. Indeed, even over pulling a bit there if you ask me. And it is +2 defense missing, +2 defense though already out there for Lux. And yeah, guys, we have a game of AOC here. Also not chasing ballistics and wow. That's so risky if you ask me. You're sending all those villagers now to the front. This would have been a safe wood spot. He has a scout here to scout that no other armies are running around. And oh, Lux with a better micro now with ballistics obviously. You're trying to go for some, but yeah, cannot really get the kills in. No pike patrol either. And where's ballistics? He's missing so many shots. But yeah, so is Lux at the moment. So beautiful micro by Yo. And now finally he has ballistics. And if you don't micro, then you will lose a lot of crossbows. And yeah, he doesn't care about the scouts at all. And even dodges a shot there. What a beautiful move. Yo, absolutely on point at the moment with his micro. And suddenly kills that 15-7. And Yo, yeah, continues to push in. Still no bloodlines. And all the upgrades for Mr. Yo. Did I miss who did have Thumbring? Let me just quickly check, guys. Thumbring not for Yo and not for Lux. So that's still a lot of losses. Now we can see a lot of hills here. And yeah, the dance starts. Is there an option to see mangonels? And it definitely is an option to see skirmishes because now Lux is going for them. Trying to run around with his CA, but actually can intercept Yo a bit. At the same time, Yo can take this hill in the middle now, but thinks better of it. Could have taken this 20 against 10 fight. His units climbed up so much more. And trying to go for more raids. Yo, still playing with only 2 defensive towers, full control. Town center now here, and then he gets into, yeah, beautiful spot that he wants to be in, being super aggressive. Lux, defensive skirmishers. He's ahead by 6 villagers, military count pretty damn even, and I have no idea how this game is going, but it feels like it could be the first game of the day that goes into late Imperial Age with even settings. Extra TC for Yo here at the front. Lux is playing at 3 TCs as well. Still no bloodlines for Lux. Could bite him in the ass in the end. Bowsaw, oh, that's a bit late. But still had an okay timing. Another attempt of those. CA doing some damage, but at least they have 1 less range than Crossbowmen indeed. So Crossbowmen would be a bit of the better choice for the raid, but still, they can get themselves 2 kills, maybe even 3, I believe. What's the price of this match? It is, I believe, $3K for the show tournament, and we only have 4 players left. So I cannot really tell you how much for every place, but there's a lot of prestige on the line and a reasonable amount of money as well. And every top Chinese player is playing it. And even some like players who aren't playing one once that came back for it or did play it. So some crossbows now killing the CA rating. 3 villagers still ahead for Lux, who now is breaking the 100 population barrier. They're just trying to jump into the tower. More raids, but they shouldn't be too effective. And oh, that should be a lot of CA going down. Let's take a look. Oh, not too many hits actually. That's only 2 CA going down. That's less than expected. At the same time, we have Yo coming in with another attack. And even such a big raid that he is killing. Oh, and that should be 1 or 2 more villagers. Oh, is that reaction? Might that even more? No, it's simply 1. Scam attack now at the side and the aggressive siege workshop. 5 archery rangers here for Mr. Yo. He is playing it still at 3 TCs. Oh, Yo takes a fight here against a better army of Lux, who's still having bloodlines deficit though. Siege workshop now for Mr. Yo as well. And those skirmishers mix in. Makes, fighting really annoying. Best of 7 means that the series ends when there are 4 games. Otherwise, I would not have said best of 7. But thanks for pointing that out for all the guys who wouldn't know it. This isn't EGC or All-Star League. Oh, now going through the TC, not too many arrows out of the TC though, but still that's so tough for him trying to micro a bit. Now the rest of the CA coming in and they should clear this up. Okay, so we can count that army as dead. Villagers, trying to reposition himself and get out more farms. Elite skirmishes now for you as well. He realizes this gets dicey and now the big frontal attack again for Lux, who's only at 50 HP on his CA compared to the 70 HP of Yo. Killer B is co-casting, but he has a silent day. And nice ground attack here, but still missing. Nice dodge here of Yo, and even a ram. That's something we don't see too often. A ram being added in Castle Age to soak up some of the damage. And crossbowmen to the front. Elite skirmishers should be coming out for Mr. Yo as well. 1 siege workshop for both of the players. No, even 2 siege workshops here for Lux, and that's a fight that he isn't taking too greatly. Let's take a look. Is he focusing on the Mangonel? That's Mr. Yo, and yes he is. Mangonel is getting microed back, and Yo loses a lot here. Military count pretty even. Villager count a bit better for Lux. And he's taking that fight so much better. Although now the ram is coming into front and the crossbow still doing some damage. Trying to micro back some against the Mangonel. Getting up a castle here close to the battlefield. I'm not 100% sure if that's the best option. Big hit against the crossbows, but the Mangonel doesn't survive. One scout here at the side, not doing too much, and it seems like Yo will get that castle up. Ram against ram war, and the Mangonel from behind doing a lot of damage, and still that bloodlines. I can't state it enough how bad that is that he's missing that. A knight now coming to the front. Not sure how much he can do honestly against +2 attack without having a single defense upgrade. He did get 2 hits off, so did help out in the long run, but I believe the main thing at the moment is really the rams and the missing bloodlines. Looks better eco. Let's take a look if he maybe thinks about clicking up to Imperial Age with those resources. Not really. I believe production is his main focus. He is up to 4 archery ranges, adds 2 more. That makes 6 with 2 siege workshops. On the other side we have Mr. Yo playing 5 archery ranges, 1 siege workshop. So yeah, simply his production is so much better. The castle now helping out, and that means this area is completely controlled. 11 military only for Yo at the moment. He has a lot of gold banked up. Let's take a look if the Mangonel can get a kill against... the ram got the kill, yes indeed. And Tarkans could be an option. Or maybe only knights. And Yo survives here. And I have no idea how to rate this game at the moment. It feels like Yo did trade there a bit more cost efficiently. Yeah, that might probably be it. Yo, 500 food, 1.1k gold. Looks, 700 food, but less gold. Let's take a look. Can he maybe snipe all those villagers with great split micro? Nope. The tower will go up. Not the greatest focus. Actually, look at that. How is he pulling back 4 villagers when there's 1 HP? Yo, you don't even need to really hit the tower. You only need to wave with your hammer to finish the tower. Look at that. Bap. Instantly goes up. But yeah, he didn't go for that. Now this mangonel will go down, and where is all the gold of Lux? He is getting enough of it. Even adding another TC here at the side. And yeah, the fight for all the hills in the middle and the gold spots kind of starts, and Lux thinks, this guy probably likes gold and wants to get this area, and I cannot really defend it, so better wall it. And indeed, we don't have too much gold left for both players, so will be interesting to see how they transition into maybe some Hussars as well. Yo now clicked up to Imperial Age, something we want to see pretty soon. What are we? Don't I have a hotkey for the university? I should have one, but okay. We have a university and we have a siege workshop, so Lux could click up, and now he's slightly behind in his uptiming, but ahead when it comes to villager count. We'll get a castle up as well, so placing it here, and what? Oh. That's a good one. What's the risk? That's a good one. The tough thing about this joke, you cannot tell it. You have to read it. That's so weird. Okay, castle's coming up. He's defending it. Pop 140 against Pop 126. Yo still trying to do more aggression, has a better KD, has more military, and trying to go in for some more ratings. And it feels a bit like both players kind of need to transition into a lot of trash. Trash, Rams, something like that. And maybe then we see Lux finally realizing that he's still missing bloodlines. Still no bloodlines indeed. But a solid 28 villager lead, going for light cav. Skirms, light cav, and maybe some rams will be the option here for Lux. And we have Yo, 1 minute earlier. What is he going for? Not queuing up in this archer range, not queuing up in the stables. Oh, Tarkans! He's going for guilds. He will go for Tarkans. How did we not see this coming? And he will still a massive amount of wood. Let's take a look. Stone at 91 and wood and food still not touched. So you soon will see this 70s jump up to 85 and then drop down to 40. Let's take a look. Guilds. Finished. 85. Okay, 60. And yeah, food. Yeah, probably food is tough. But okay, Elite Tarkan upgrade. What are we seeing here? Trying to go for Summer Rage, showing that he's not going for Bracer. Picking up the relics, and did he not see that gold spot at the side? Oh, he did see that gold spot. I'm a bit confused that he's not going for it yet. And obviously now you want to snipe the enemy's castle. You don't want him to go for Tarkans as well. Did I miss Bloodlines? Oh yeah, Bloodlines finished, guys. This game can finally start. Okay, Tarkins. It's so surprising. And he's not building a third castle. And he still shows he has no bracer. I believe building a third castle over here would be an option. Going for the +4 defense. +1 attack already there. Lightcap out. Trying to sneak around with some ratings. And yeah, there's no pop space soon for Lux to do attack switch. He has pop 180, 450 villagers. There's simply no chance of him going for mass halberdiers. Now the Tarkins are coming in. One trap is a goner for sure. Now the attack, and let's take a look how is Lux reacting. He's going for guilds as well. Price is still pretty reasonable here at 80 and 49. Tarkins now chasing down the traps. This castle is dying at the same time. Let me see, Pikeman. We can see him going for 4 barracks. Still no Hussar upgrade, trying to go for the rage at the side here. Tarkins, and now they can just ramp it here. Oh, look at that. No upgrades on the Pikeman so far. +0, +0. So Tarkins just making, yeah, short work out of this trap. This castle at the front could easily go down if just Tarkin comes and waves with his flag. Or not flag. Just with his burning stick here. Now trying to go for the repair. But do you try to repair against Tarkins? Yes, you can try to, but that's not a fight that you can really win. Pikeman now up to +1/+1, so they will buy or die a bit later. Halberdier upgrade, so that's a good start. More castles here at the side, and we have castles 3 by Yo, soon to be 4, and more Tarkins. Where is the switch? Oh, even look at that, going for the crazy. What, did he cancel that? How aware is he? Okay, so he actually cancelled the misbuilt militia there, going for more light cap rate, but only +2 defense. And yeah, there's a lot of castles, so that won't be too efficient. But a lot of Tarkins are chasing now. They're trying to find more areas to attack. What are those 2 walls? Yeah, please don't attack from the south. That's the most important thing. More attacks here at the left-hand side. Yo, still, I like his trolling, but is he really gaining anything at the moment? He's gaining a lot of map control. Now he's going for thumbring and chemistry, so I believe he will switch back into skirms. And then it makes a bit more sense to have Tarkin skirms. Then he can, yeah, have such a deadly army against a guy who's going for mainly trash. Let's take a look at the price in the market. 68 against 36. And Yo's just going so heavily onto more gold here. Look at that. Still so much more income. And at this very moment we have like 5 on gold for Lux. Cannot really get that. Or actually he can. But should be denied there by Yo. And Yo now finally getting the score lead. 3 relics for him, 2 for Lux, so reasonable play there by both of them. Oh, not killing that trap might hurt in the long run. If he loses that castle, it is a beautiful place. Beautiful positioning. Still no HP upgrade on all those castles though. Oh, and getting more kills here, killing, or at least getting a lot of HP off of that CC. Now Bracer and Yo, what is he building? Is he going for skirms or CA? I believe skirms is the only option. Oh, those Tarkins are a waste. And looks, he is staying alive. Most of the time, if your enemy is going for Tarkins, you are super far behind. Maybe Yo went for the troll a bit early. Yeah, behind him villagers and behind him military, and he still went for Tarkins. Interesting. Let's call it interesting. But still, he's in full control, having the strong unit out. And now that's a big raid. From 145 villagers peak there. Lux is now dropping, below 120 most likely, trying to go for some raid against him. And he's tapping out with 170 pop? What are you doing? What? So many targets on all the sides. He didn't get up to Halberdier. Was he so low on resources? No. Look at that 1K, 1K. I was just raiding it all the side in Tarkin. I wanted to ask, like, wanted to question, yo, dude, wasn't it maybe too ballsy? But, yeah, Lux just answers for me and says, no, it wasn't. And yeah, very convincing 4-1 here by Yo, even with the kind of trolling games in the end. And yeah, it felt a bit like a rage quit, right? He still had so many Halberdiers out. He had 2 relics. He had still gold mining. Yeah, he knew that it was tough and that a lot of castles were out, but Still had a defensive castle as well. Would have gotten up 2. Could have rewalled here. I believe that this game wasn't over. He was somewhat in control of this area. Was getting tracking. The game was basically his. Okay, achievements. KD, obviously in the end, so much better going for Tarkins against all the trash. And yeah, Bloodlines. Bloodlines. That was really the story of the game here. And, oh, nice. Similar fuel age timing. And, yeah, look at that. He had so much more army here, but did drop down just a bit heavier. Yeah. Great stuff, getting all those racks unspoiled. So now let's show you my paint skills. And edit the bracket, I would say. Because that's what I'm very, very good at. And so we now have Mr. Yo going in. Oh, let's make that a bit bigger. Mr. Yo going into the grand finals. And we have Jinghua winning there. And we have Lux waiting for them here. Sweet stuff.